Deep breathe and be happy. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Krystosik, aka Dr. Good Carbs, and today I'm really excited. I'm really pumped about wanting to teach you this stress reduction technique. Deep breathing has been shown to help to dramatically reduce stress. Research proves that it is able to lower blood pressure, help to boost your immune system, and be able to increase your energy and detoxify your brain. You know, we're all exposed to a lot of negative emotions all day long, the news, our jobs, even family. And so it helps to release that tension and those negative emotions. It also helps to improve digestion. You know, there's a link between your brain and your gut. Researchers clearly demonstrate that. And we all know that if we, for example, have to speak in front of a group, our stomach starts to turn and we get all kind of nervous inside our tummy. That connection between the brain and the tummy is dramatic. So we also know that deep breathing helps to reduce pain as well as to increase your energy. We all want that, don't we? So I'm going to talk to you today about part one of a 3-part series over the next couple days that I'll be sharing with you. And these 3 layers of this technique I'm going to share with you can help to be able to give you a dramatic reduction in stress, but it's going to help to really energize your life and help to release that tension and stress and make you feel so much better inside and maybe even look outside a few years younger. So I know that I've helped hundreds of people with this technique in my office, on the radio, on the internet. I've gotten mail and email from people and testimonies on the radio. People thanking me over and over again for this marvelous technique that is so simple to do. All you have to do it is about twice a day, 10 or 15 minutes time. Go into a room, close the door, ask people to give you some time, 10 to 15 minutes of quiet time. Shut off the light, no music, no sounds, just relax, begin to deep breathe. And I promise you're going to see some dramatic changes. I've seen people in my office literally come out of anxiety attacks within a couple minutes using this simple technique. Again, if you just use this on a regular basis, especially when you get a little stressed out, take a few minutes to deep breathe, and this technique will help you out of that stressful situation, and you'll be able to enjoy the rest of your day and your life. So let's dig right in, and we're going to get into that first part today. And this is all about deep breathing from down in the diaphragm, in that belly area, so that you can breathe the way that a baby breathes. Now, most adults breathe from the chest. Even kids do. They breathe up here from the chest. When they take a deep breath, it's all from up here in the chest. I want you to focus down here. Put your hand on your belly as we're talking about this, and begin to just practice what I'm sharing with you. And you're going to see a big difference. Breathe in and breathe out from the belly. Now, a baby. Let's talk about a baby for a minute. You cannot get more relaxed than a baby, especially after the baby has had a nice nap or has been given a nice breastfed meal, or the baby has had a poop. You know, I've had 6 kids, and I've seen after a baby eliminates, they feel really great, and they're just smiling and cooing and laughing. So a baby's very relaxed. But if you look at a baby, when they breathe in, their tummy extends out. It expands just like a balloon. So watch a baby breathe and mimic the way the baby breathes, because you cannot get more relaxed than the baby. So what I want you to do right now is just take a couple minutes, and as I'm talking through this with you, I want you to put your hand on your tummy, and I want you to breathe in through your nose. Now, God's given us our nostrils, with, especially as adults, we get hairs in them to filter out the impurities out of the air. So use your nose to breathe in, and take a nice, long, deep breath in through your nose right now as I'm speaking. Try to extend out that breath in, and then when you breathe out, What I want you to do is purse your lips like this, like you're whistling. Make the sound of the wind so you can make it dramatic and you can hear it as you're breathing out. It's very important that you do this because we're going to get into the second layer and you'll understand how important that is. So breathe in through your nose, nice long inhalation, and then breathe out through your mouth. Purse your lips like you're whistling, hear the sound of the wind, and just let that air come out. Now, I want you to do this belly breath, and I want you to practice it throughout the day and be able to get really adept at it, really get good at this breathing technique. You know, when I first started doing the deep breathing technique over 40 years ago, I did it for 6 months diligently every day. And when I was in school, taking college classes, I would be deep breathing while I'm listening to the professor. When I watched TV or when I was standing in line at the supermarket, I would deep breathe. And I would just do it consciously all day long until after about 6 months, it became second nature. Now, we know through research that if you practice some kind of a new habit for 90 days, it's ingrained in your mind and it'll become part and parcel of your lifestyle. So I encourage you, yes, it's going to take some time and going to take some practice, but anything that's in life that's worthwhile takes effort. But you're going to get paid great dividends. So take this to the health bank and I promise you're going to see some dramatic difference in your life. Now, just to demonstrate over time how much better your breathing gets. I've been doing this for years now, remember that. I'm going to right now do a little exercise with you. I want you to follow along with me. And when I begin to breathe in, and you're going to do it at home, I want you to follow my cue. And I'm going to stick my thumb up when I begin breathing in. And I want you to begin to breathe in at the same time. So when I stick my thumb up, you're going to breathe in. And then when I breathe out, I'm going to put my thumb down. And I want you to do the same at home. And I'm going to demonstrate to you how much longer my breath, taking breath in is longer than yours, and how much longer my breath out is. So let's just do that little exercise right now. We're going to count down 3, 2, 1. We're going to put up our thumbs. We're going to breathe in. When we start breathing out, we're going to put the thumbs down. Watch me compare to you. Let's go. So let's try it right now. 3, 2, 1. So there you have it. You know, most people, when they do this exercise with me, their thumbs are either down or they're going into the second round of breathing in, and I'm still breathing out. It's very common for me to see that. But it's no surprise because I've been doing this for 40 years and most people have never learned about this simple technique that I'm sharing with you today. But I promise you, if you do this 10 minutes per day, a couple times per day, and you practice this technique, if you're standing in line at a supermarket, or you're driving in your car, or you're watching television, or maybe you're at a class and you're listening to the professor, if you practice this technique on a regular basis, remember it takes 90 days to change a habit, to make a new habit form. And so I encourage you, do it every single day and it will become second nature. It'll just be part of your lifestyle. That's what you really want to make this, part of your lifestyle. And so next time I'm going to teach you the technique, the second layer. part 2, I'm going to share with you some dramatic things you can do to visualize as you are doing the deep breathing technique. And I've got some special things that you'll want to come back for, because you probably never heard about some of the things I'm going to share with you. Now, let's just kind of talk about what we shared with you today. First of all, breathing. Deep breathing is not done properly by most people, especially adults. A baby has the great relaxed breath. Watch a baby breathe, the belly goes out. The benefits of the breathing techniques we're talking about here today is you're going to have decreased stress. You're going to feel at ease and at peace. You're going to have lower blood pressure. You're going to have an increase of your immune system. You're going to boost your immune system. Better digestion. You're going to have less pain and more energy, something we all need. So I encourage you, come back in part 2. You're going to learn some other really beneficial things that I'll teach you. Leave a comment below. Ask some questions if you like. Tell people about our channel and our Facebook page. And remember also that I have a Facebook group that you can become part of, this insiders exclusive group for free for a short while. We're having a membership for free, so get on board, join us, and be with other like-minded people. So until next time, I'm Dr. Krystosik, aka Dr. Good Carbs, and here's to your health.